Hello, do not trust here. Now we're going to talk about this ERS, Trump, agency that is looking to replace the IRS. So let's break it down. So President-elect Donald Trump has announced plans to create a new agency called the External Revenue Service, but it is not intended to replace the IRS. So they say, wink, 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 wink. The proposed ERS would be responsible for collecting tariffs, duties, and other revenues from foreign sources. The key points about this proposed External Revenue Service: you have the purpose to collect foreign sourced revenue, including tariffs and duties. Not a replacement. That's what they're saying. Wink, 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 wink. The ERS is not intended to replace the IRS, which will continue to handle domestic tax collection. Congressional approval: creating a new agency requires an act of Congress. Now, existing agencies, the proposed ERS would handle tasks currently managed by other agencies such as the Commerce Department and Customs and Border Protection. Criticism: the plan has faced obviously backlash from the Democrats and economists who argue it may lead to an increased cost for American consumers. So the creation of the External Revenue Service proposed by President Trump faces several potential challenges. The oversight and transparency, right? There are concerns about the lack of clear accountability mechanisms for the new agency. Without robust oversight, the ERS could be vulnerable to corruption, mismanagement, and financial misconduct. The economic impact on the consumers: while the ERS aims to shift financial burdens to foreign entities, historical evidence suggests that tariffs often lead to higher prices for American consumers. During Trump's previous term, tariffs and Chinese imports resulted in price increases for everyday goods. International trade relations, this is another one, right? The aggressive collection of tariffs and duties could provoke retaliation from key trading partners, potentially sparking trade wars and harming U.S. industries like agriculture and manufacturing. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and the like button. There's administrative constraints. Like many developing countries, the ERS may face challenges in implementing modern infrastructure, such as IT systems, and attracting skilled staff. Coordinating with other government agencies and private sector entities could also prove difficult. Unclear benefits for taxpayers, right? Because we're gonna have to foot that bill supposedly, right? So there is uncertainty about how the revenues collected by the ERS would be used to directly benefit American taxpayers. Without clear mechanisms to channel funds into tax relief, the agency's impact on reducing the tax burden remains questionable. Now, congressional approval: creating a new federal agency requires an act of Congress, which may face opposition due to concerns about its potential consequences and effectiveness. Diplomatic fallout: the establishment of the ERS could strain diplomatic relations with allies, particularly if it adopts an aggressive approach to revenue collection. Now, there's also grounds for potential for abuse. Without proper safeguards, the agency could become vulnerable to fraud or misuse of funds, similar to issues faced by other federal programs in the past. Retaliation, right? So how will the External Revenue Service differ from the IRS? The focus would be, primarily to collect tariffs, duties, and revenues from foreign sources, while the IRS handles domestic tax collection. The scope: the ERS would target international trade and commerce, whereas the IRS deals with individual and corporate income taxes, payroll taxes, and other domestic tax matters. Now, the creation: the ERS is a new agency proposed, again, by President Trump, set to launch in January 20th, 2025, while the IRS is an existing, long-established government agency. Now, the purpose, again, he said, the goal of the IRS is to shift the financial burden of trade from American taxpayers to the foreign nations, although economists argue U.S. importers and consumers would ultimately bear the cost. Let me know if you believe that or not. That is what I have for you today. If you gained value from this video, hit that subscribe button and the like button. If you gained value from this video, hit that subscribe button and the like button. I appreciate your viewership. Stay safe. See you in the next video.